everyone, and welcome back to another chapter of the Masks of Destiny. Last we had left off, the Hellstriders had just arrived in Brenderell, the city lost to time. The team was quickly met by the princess, as they appeared in definitely a nice bright flash of light. So, as it attracted her, she was able to speak with them to let them know of their circumstances, as they were in Brenderell, and they are the first visitors that it's had in 50 years. The team, of course, going on to explain that the city itself has been gone for about 250, on the material plane at least. The team is then quickly escorted to the castle, shown the different sights, of course, being able to see that there is an entity of sorts known as the Rot that seems to be overtaking their farms and most of the city. The team, of course, taking a lot of notes and scouting around, was able to arrive at the castle, be offered food, and then quickly leaving to investigate the rest of town. Bundling up into groups, the teams were able to go out and speak with some of the townsfolk, as well as speaking with a few of the passerbys, just to get some word on what everybody thinks of the princess, as she did seem a little fishy to everybody. Another team going to check out the Rot, deciding to experiment a little bit and see if there's any kind of way to push it back, or even maybe eradicate it. To no avail, of course. The team, a little bit stumped, regroup for the night and discuss their findings and possible routes of exit. And they all rest. And after resting, and all gaining back their full rest, they were able to reconvene for breakfast, only to then quickly head back out into the courtyard to check in and see if there was anything they can do to get themselves back to their home. Finding out as they got outside that the Rot itself had actually extended even further. The team is noticing that it seems this city is on borrowed time. Seeing as the situation was dire, Andreas pulled out one last trick he knew would guarantee the team a safe return home. As he finally, pulling out the perfect stone he had made, crushed it in his hand, and in a bright flash of light, the Rot disappearing, the city moving, and everyone in there returning to the material plane, only to reveal Andreas left as a statue for all to see. Of course, Arthur, buried in the grief of losing one brother only to lose another, sees a locket, or a pendant, in Andreas' hand, revealing the insignia of their brotherhood and their family, with a picture of the three of them, Zalus, Andreas, and Arthur, in one last picture before they all went on their journeys. And that is where we start up tonight's session. So again, welcome everybody, as well as the group here. Thank you all for coming back.
No! I warned you.
Ow, my ears.
You did, Lord.
I wasn't paying attention to chat, okay?
I apologize, but
And that's why you don't
yeah,
not pay
no,
attention.
that's immediately what fucking Arthur just drops to his knees screaming.
Ow.
Sorry, YouTube, for your...
Sorry, wrong pipe as I was trying to drink water.
We lost his brother, now we're losing the real one too. God damn it. Sad times.
Nope, I'm gonna make the world burn if that's the case.
Exactly. Andreas
that's
goes
the
to say,
case,
"Oh, my bad, guys."
I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, you dickhead.
Sorry, that's the only joke I'm gonna make. All right, I'm done. Serious face.
I'm gonna walk up to the statue and inspect it and touch it, and that's about it. Look around,
Did you just say tongue it?
No, he said
touch it.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were like tongue it. I'm like, are you trying to taste it?
Touch the crotchal region.
Rub it a bit. Yeah, no.
Pretty
Just
hard.
roll me an investigation check, please.
Investigation is probably extremely low. Where is it?
I would originally say that Arthur would be your advantage as he's up there close with you too, but
He is not
he's a little
helping.
grief stricken right now.
For some reason, my roll 20 is like locked out. Oh,
you
there
do
we
it?
go. 15.
Because you're too busy hacking
Oh,
it.
it's a plus
Those
0,
cheats.
so it's a 15 straight.
It's 15. Yeah, just in checking it out.
All right. All right. So with the 15, you start to touch the statue, of course, and looking around at it and everything. It does resemble stone.
I'm gonna put my hand on the shoulder and kind of look down and walk away.
Zook is going to slowly walk up to Arthur. My condolences.
Nothing.
I know grief, loss, hard things right now, but we still need to get back to things. Do you want to bring him with us?
No, he should rest here.
So be it. Is the queen around?
She is still with you, yes.
Your Majesty, do you think there's somewhere we can bring and Zook just kind of, do you have anything in mind?
Well, I have a few places he could be in the castle. He could go in the Statue Hall of Warriors. That's where most of our strongest, after they perish, they usually get a statue there, if you'd like that.
I'll do for now. I'll have someone come and collect him eventually.
I'm like luggage. Somebody will come get him eventually.
Ship's the wrong city.
No worries though. But what all are you else? Anybody else doing anything or anything in particular?
If you want, me and Rona could carry him where you wanted him to be. Or we could leave him here.
I have people who can move him there. And she kind of waves her hand, and a few guards kind of come in and
Before they
gently-
do,
Oh,
I stand up and I put a hand on his face. And just out of curiosity, I cast Lesser Restoration just to see if it works. Even though I know it doesn't.
casting lesser restoration. As you pump the magic in, it doesn't seem to do anything.
I knew it wouldn't, but
Had to try.
Anybody else?
this isn't goodbye forever, brother. just for now. And then I turn to look at the queen, and I'm just take care of him for me.
We will.
I need to contact home, inform my father of what's happened, and of your return.
Yes, it's very good to be home. And your brother has done us a great service. It looks like the rot is gone as well. I don't know how he did it, or what he used, but he will be taken care of in the best of ways. As for this, I believe this is what you came for. And she extends her hand with the trident to you.
Thank you.
I do hope you find her and are able to defeat her. If she gets both tridents, who knows what could happen for the tridents.
Nothing good.
We have more work to do.
Indeed. Who has the chime? We need to contact the ship. We'll have them meet us here.
Zook flicks it around in his arms. One chime at your service.
Can you contact them and tell them where we are? Oh,
No need for that. I don't forget you. It's funny
Where?
how you forget what exactly goes right. Should open a portal, but also needs to be in a space that's not going to hurt us.
As you
Last
are
time.
out in the open.
in the water.
Yeah, I mean...
And hopefully the water doesn't fuck this up. Ka-ching!
The sound itself almost seems to be muffled as if it's underwater. Most of everything else has sounded normal, especially speaking. You guys are still in this weird state of what seems like you're breathing in and out water without drowning. But with the chime, you see as a portal opens up in front of you guys, you can see nighttime cast over Hell's Burden. As the captain looks over, oh, you haven't used that in a while. It's been a bit. There's some things we need to talk about.
Indeed.
How long has it been?
Yeah, we thought you were dead. It's been 5 weeks. We're actually south of Etheria.
That's unfortunate.
Indeed. Walk through the portal before it closes.
Yeah, we'll go through.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I've been muted this entire goddamn time. No, I've been talking. I didn't even notice, goddamn. Well, I'll do it after, whatever.
That's right. The pirate chime was a homebrew item.
Yep.
So it's
Just basically a chime of
Yeah.
teleportation.
but it's not in my regular items. It's in my.
Yeah, it's in your actual like written down inventory.
Yeah.
It also only has one use left.
2
2? Oh, my
2.
bad. I thought you
From my
guys had
record.
used that 3.
from my record.
Well, your record's probably more accurate than mine. Because mine's buried in notes.
We used it the one time in the cave.
And it was 4 times it gave you? Because
Yeah,
I
I believe
remember
so.
the only time you used it was in the cave. So yeah, then that would be the second. So that's 3. So yeah, you guys have 2 chimes left.
Okay, cool.
So, as you can tell from the aesthetic of the chime as well, you have hit it, and there were 4, what look like 4 tube-like chimes, and you've hit it twice, and 2 of them have shattered. But everybody walks through the portal. Are you gonna hesitate this time, Varys? I know you got to think about portals.
I didn't think about water.
Vash, you'll literally be stuck here if you don't come through this portal right now.
Hey, Ronik's not here.
What do you? Oh,
Yeah, you guys
God
forgot
damn
that
it.
Ronak was trying to go touch the
Trying to
big.
make friends with the Kraken, okay?
Yeah, he was trying to make friends with the big old beasts of the ocean and the Sea of Worlds, and was
Yep.
not with you guys exactly.
Yep.
The portal
Big,
doesn't
big.
have a time limit really. It's pretty much just closes when you want it to
Lamarck,
close.
you're
So.
probably the fastest. Can you go get Ronak?
Ronak would be looking for you too. So
Actually, Arthur, you would be the fastest in the water.
Oh,
That's not true.
Actually,
Speed,
I
like I
would
said,
be.
it's not.
Oh, you have
it's-
no. You're
yeah,
right,
he's
'cause
got
you
the
have the armor.
Mariner's.
You
Yeah,
have the
Mariner's
armor that I
armor.
gave you. You're right. I'm staring at it in my inventory. I was like, oh yeah. I lied.
yeah. I only have 30 feet underwater.
With my full-on movement, I would have 90. But yeah, I will at least head out and try to get
Try
a
to search for him.
yeah.
And I'd just say roll me a quick perception check with advantage, as Ronak did say he would be looking for us as well.
yes. Very confused as to where the fuck
I'm
the giant
going
sea
to
creature went.
I'm going to swim up and look real hard with my ranger eyes.
Ooh.
Won't be very hard to miss.
Is this your natural terrain?
Perception. I
Roll
wish.
a one. Roll a one. Roll a
Roll
one.
2 ones
Roll
because
a
he has
one.
Yeah,
advantage.
double ones.
Roll double
Double
ones.
ones.
Roll double ones.
Almost.
31.
Yeah. Going up in the air a little bit, you are able to notice Ronak kind of traveling towards you guys. He's heading like more towards the center of town, but he is kind of like heading back from what looks like the edge of part of the bubble that is this city's limits. He's kind of just heading towards you guys, but more towards like the center of town. But you are able to see him. I would say distance from you to him, now that you're also up in the air, I would say probably about 100 yards. So about 300 feet.
But after swimming up and everything and kind of gaining eyes, kind of just lead back towards where we're at.
All right. You're not gonna like motion to him or nothing.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like after
Oh.
he got view of me, then I would
Oh,
start
okay.
then swimming right back. I don't see a reason for me swimming right to him and then
That's true. I mean, at that
Swimming
point
back.
too, he was kind of technically helping you with perception, so he would have noticed you going into the air. So yeah, Ronak, you were able to kind of just notice him swimming up. The two of you kind of met glances, and he started swimming down. So you shifted your
Know the general
direction.
direction.
Yeah, shifted your direction in his way and started heading his direction. And then after a short amount of time, of course, probably about I'd say 10-20 minutes tops, you were able to run through the city and get there.
Fun.
But yeah, you're basically able to get to where they are, and you're able to notice a portal that looks like I said, you can see through there darkness, as well as what looks like stars in the sky. But you can, for the most part, see the top of the ship of Hell's Burden.
Fun. Is the Arthur statue or not the Arthur? Arthur's dead now. Is the Andrew statue
Andreas,
still there?
Andreas's statue is currently being walked to the castle,
So, what
so
is
you
not-
would have
okay.
gone by it.
Oh, I would have gone by it.
Yeah.
Okay. Very confused why his statue's moving through town, but yes. He'll go through the portal.
Yep. All right, so that would mean everybody would go through the portal now, since Varys is seen Rhoda go through. He's like,
really
okay, everybody's here.
quickly,
If
look
yeah,
to
if
the-
Varys isn't going through, Ronek's tracking through too.
I look to the queen real quick, and I'm just thank you for everything. Sorry that we have to leave so abruptly, but I will send word home and have them send help. Maybe they can get some delegations and some trade going so that you can get set back up into the world.
She bows her head and, well, thank you for bringing us back. I know the price was steep, but it's definitely nice to be not in constant fear anymore. I hope you very good luck on your travels.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I didn't say this before, but I totally took a candlestick from the room I was staying in. I just stuck it in my backpack.
All right.
I told T's professor I'd get him something. I didn't say what.
That's true.
Ah,
That's true. You did
shit.
say that.
Meant to say that last week, but I completely forgot. And then I was like, oh,
That's
right.
funny. Okay. Yeah. Very easily enough. You could have. But yeah, grab a candlestick from it.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right. Then I bow to her, and then I walk through the portal. And I'm
just
sure
remember, you all still have the shells that Rona got you too.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, as you guys
We
walk
have
through
their
the portal,
currency.
the
That's
current
true.
as you guys currently walk through the portal, as soon as the last of you finally walks through, of course, that being Arthur being the last one, as he does have the conversation with the queen, the portal does shut behind you, and then of course, the second chime what actually shatters now at this point,
Copy that.
and then so now there's only two total, but you can see that things are yestling and bustling around and everything as everybody seems to be very, very busy, I guess, at the moment is the best way to say it.
Well, these things haven't drastically changed here in these times.
Oh,
I think
you're
we need to have a
you're in for a
conversation.
treat. Hey,
Yeah.
Samuel, take the wheel. And one of the guys you recognize to be one of the members of those three soldiers you guys had converted over, the sailors from the Arendon Empire. One of them actually takes the wheel. You guys may want to come with me.
Indeed.
Where's the captain?
This,
That's
he's
who we're
talking to you.
Oh, I
Okay.
just didn't know if I was
a
there
few weeks.
myself and whatnot.
No,
That's
yeah,
what I
it's
was-
it's
No,
it's been
we're
a few
talking to the
weeks,
captain, but we also need to speak with
Captain, real quick.
Chevy
Yes.
as well.
Have you seen Luminous or? Oh no, I don't have them pulled up. Hang on.
You mean Lunim?
Lumin, but the other one too. Give me a second. I have it.
Your buddy?
He's talking about
Ready?
his mentor.
I have it. Oh no,
Oh, that's right. He was supposed to be on the ship with us.
He is on
he
the
is
ship.
on the ship with us, but I don't remember his name because it's not in my other stuff. But I'm trying
It's
to.
Rethrin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was getting there. I can't open my old PDF for some reason.
It's all right. I love his name. It's very simple and everything, but I like it. So Rethrin. But yeah, you can hear, of course, even with the busyness going on around everything, that the crew is still kind of singing and everything. They do seem to be in high spirits. But
We're gonna need to change that. Captain, you need to ring the bells as we have lost one.
he looks around. Oh no, Andreas, you lost Andreas. What happened?
He gave his life to get us back here.
Oh, well, my condolences to you. Don't worry, sir. If it comes down to it, and it's ever needed, I will give my life in service to this crew and to its people. You have been family to me. You have saved me from a life of experimentation. There's nothing more I would rather do than avenge your brother's death.
Thank you.
He gives a little slight bow and rings the bell twice. in a very loud manner. And of course, with that, you do hear them all kind of stop singing a bit, and with it, they actually all take a second, stop, and bow their heads for a moment. And then they start to go back about their day. And then, of course, the captain motions to the team to follow, and he's able to take you all down below deck.
Of course, following along.
Sorry. But of course, with that, he also does motion to another person to go get Chevy and Rethrin for the team, as well as Lunim.
Lunim.
Yes, Lunim.
I'm getting it.
You got it. I believe in you. But yeah, you guys are all able to follow him. He brings you guys, of course, to the map room or the meeting room, and only a few moments later, you are met with Lunim coming in, as well as Rethrin, and then Chevy, who no longer seems to have his beard, as it seems like he shaved it off.
Oh, that's a new look for you.
Insight check.
Roll
not
me an
Chevy.
insight. It's not actually shaved, yeah. Your insight tells you that it's not actually shaved. It's a magic trick to make it invisible. Ooh. He kind of gives a chuckle. Yeah. The wife wanted something different. No need for the beard anymore. It's good to see y'all, though. 5 weeks. I never gave up faith. This lot, though. And every single one of them just kind of gives him like a scolded look, but he just kind of keeps laughing in the corner.
Well, to an extent. What needs to be said?
What needs to be said? Well, you've got a lot to learn. The 5 weeks you've been gone, news has been spreading. The reason why we're south of Etheria is actually because of the fact that there's a warrant out for you all.
Huh? Excuse me.
The Arendon Empire has put out a warrant on the Hellstriders, as they are apparently in league with the orcs who destroyed a facility down south.
We were seen.
Looking over towards everyone.
The
I look
words
back.
that you all need to know, though, is the orcs were already dealt with. There's none left.
That's not surprising.
It's unfortunate.
At least we've been gone for a while.
Yes, it definitely has made it easier. I can tell you the Arendon Empire has seen the ship twice, followed us both times, only caught us once, and in the one time they did catch us, searching the whole ship, was not able to find you. And when they asked us, we said this is no longer their ship, that you perished on a mission a couple of weeks back. So, good news is, they kind
Go
of think
through
you're dead.
everything. I plan on searching this ship now. What else needs to go on?
Other than that,
I think it's time we change a paint job and I think maybe we start thinking of a new name.
I agree.
well, I don't think you need to do that anytime soon. People are starting to revolt everywhere. The Erendin Empire's presence has grown stronger through Kragus after the taking out of 2 facilities. They thought they need to bring an army here. Well, the people do not like it. Cities are becoming military states, but people are trying to fight back.
They brought an army.
Yes.
Where?
Well, it's not really an army, it's more of the fact of, let's just say it's an army split into regiments. All those regiments gone to major cities. Luckily, the only ones that haven't been taken are Darzanj and Etheria. So far, they're the only ones being able to fight off the Erendin Empire from taking the cities.
Zook walks over to the map table.
Actually, while you're all here, you should probably take a look out the right side windows.
Monica, go first. Very intrigued.
It's actually a fairly large window you guys can actually just look out of. It's not like portholes by any means. As you guys look out, you can see through the what you now has noticed is a thunderstorm has kind of erupted around, and the ship is actually using it almost like a cloak, as they are up inside of it. But you are able to notice pieces and pieces as like lightning strikes, that there are countless amounts of torches on the ground, as they're actually very close to Etheria. And you can see the walls as there's chunks missing. Siege weapons are actually being used to get inside of Etheria, and they're being attacked with a fairly large force.
Boy,
So war has started.
It seems to be so. As for that, your friends, the Crystal Tigers from Lima, from there, they actually fought off a group, and they were calling themselves Nazir's Eye. And it was just in a little town named Sepral, just south of Niflheim.
I need a moment to get there.
Which, speaking of, I will bring you guys over to the map so I can show you where.
Thank you.
What was the regiment?
The regiments,
Nazir's
the regiments themselves are whatever, but the group, the Crystal Tigers, or that fought off, was called Nazir's Eye.
Nazir's?
Yes, Nassir, apostrophe or comma or whatever you want to use. Apostrophe, I don't know. Yeah, apostrophe, yes. And then, of course, I. But.
And where were they out of?
They were in a. They were trying to
Niflheim.
attack a little town called Sepral, just south of Niflheim.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me get you that. I'm gonna do shape. No, I just want a circle. I don't even give a fuck. And then. So. That's Niflheim. And I'll give you.
That teal dot.
Yeah, the teal
Niflheim.
dot. Teal dot is Niflheim. And this pink dot below it, that is Sepral.
What do you know of Nazir's Eyes?
We have heard very little on any of our investigations. But since you've been gone for 5 weeks, we've had to start freelancing, as it's called. We didn't know what to do without you, so we figured if you were alive, you'd get a hold of us at some point. We started to help soldiers travel in and out of Etheria and Darzanj to be able to switch or bring in reinforcements if needed. Of course, Darzanj a lot less needed it, as I don't know if you've seen those walls, but they definitely don't need any help keeping out soldiers. In fact, the siege on Darzange, I believe, lasted all of a week before the Arendon Empire focused their remaining forces on Etheria.
Meanwhile, leaving troops in every occupied city.
Exactly.
This
As
is
you
weird, though. Our actions may be one thing and to come after us, but to send an army. This doesn't seem like it's just because of our meddling.
It's brash. Something we must have changed something in their plans.
This is
Force them to act faster than they wanted to.
Well, we're not the only ones who are prodding the bear.
true. We did just bring that diplomat all the way here. Wait a second, the diplomat.
Yes, the diplomat.
Yes,
The
the
one
Duke.
that the Arendon
Bradley,
Empire.
Bradley, that's his fucking name, Bradley.
The one that the Arendon Empire decided to demand back. And by demanding back, the reason the war started is they sent a small group for a diplomatic mission. And of course, he does the air quotes into Etheria to speak with the king. Let's just say there was a failed assassination attempt. Those men were put on, well, we'll just call it, they were put on example. For the Arendon Empire never to try it again. And, well, as you can see, what's ensued.
Has there been any word from the Triton cities, more specifically Winterbond?
Ah, yes. Let me see. There's something over here. He's looking through a bunch of papers. He literally has, like, so many notes down for you guys. This was in case you all came back. Trust me, some of us had hope. He kind of looks away for a second. Chevy again giving a laughter from behind. I never lost faith. But he puts down and he says, Winterbond has successfully countered multiple attacks on the southern cities along the shorelines. They have been able to give aid to a lot of those places. Some of them not really being able to sustain many soldiers themselves. It's more in the ways of militias. But Winterbond was definitely able to help. Of course, attacking a Triton city is not very smart if you don't have aquatic equipment. And I don't
They're
think
using
the Arendon Empire
magic.
does.
They use magic and do experiments. I put nothing past them.
You're right.
They're the
they're-
ones we first found, these Philosopher's Stones.
And Chevy's tone no longer in the joking or jovial when you mention the stones. Now seems a little more serious. And definitely doesn't look very intimidating with no beard on anymore. He just looks like a grumpy old man with a really bunched up face.
Is there any other news?
Uh,
Anywhere's a focus that we might need to attend to? We need to come up with a game plan, especially with this being our new. Our
Other
new
than that, the
events.
only real big event that happened is there was a group of kids that had gone missing in Delby, just over to the continent to our right. That one. Yeah, right there.
Can you change up your purple?
My purple. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make it a
it's
little-
really light.
Yeah, it's
I
really hard to
wanna.
see.
There, better.
Oh, don't even.
Popped up easier.
All right. And this brown one's gonna be Delby. Whoop.
Chevy, I need to ask you a favor.
But there was a group of kids that went missing in Delby, and a group of young warriors actually saved them. Um, there seemed to be word that there was a facility of some sort, or some sort of experiments being done on children there, but they were stopped by a group of young prodigies.
Is it
It's
confirmed that the
encouraging.
facility's down?
There is no confirm, there's just a confirmation that the kids were saved. I'm not sure exactly the full bits on it. All I know is from what witnesses were able to say, that any of the survivors brought out, that facility was stacked to the T. They had soldiers, enough to supply at least a small army. And according to the young prodigies themselves, at least 6 experiments. And I don't know what they mean by experiments, but I'm pretty certain, and he kind of looks towards 12 and Ronak, I'm guessing those two are kind of like that.
Things sure have gone crazy.
12 shrugs.
12 shrugs. Meh.
Are there any
Yes.
descriptions about the experiments or no?
None really that were given out that I was told.
Zook leaves the map table and heads towards the window. Just kind of stands really close to it, looking out on the siege of Etheria.
Is there anything else?
Nothing really that we can handle.
And
or
I'll be
anything.
back after I do a search. And then I head out to go look around to see if I can't find, like, any kind of item or anything like that. I want to make sure that they didn't get, like, any kind of, like, tracking device or instant access to us for, like, a surprise visit kind of deal.
Yeah, no problem.
Make sure that they didn't somehow tag us anyway.
I would
Chevy,
just
I
need
need a.
I would need 4 rolls, all 4 being investigations, as there are 4 floors.
I need to ask you a favor, Chevy.
Anything I can do for you guys?
I need you to teleport me to Winterbond.
Alright.
Just me.
Come with me then. And
Really quickly before I do this, I need to step away, you guys. With what's happened and the return of. Shit, what's the fucking name of that city?
Brenderell.
Brenderell.
We just came from.
I thought it was Brenthal. I was like, nope, that's not right. Yeah, with the return of Brenderell, the sieges, I need to report back to Winterbond and ensure that they take actions to help Brenderell?
Brenderell.
Brenderell?
Yep.
God damn, I screwed myself up. So,
Makes sense. Go.
I don't know how long I'll be gone, but I will. I have a friend. I can send him in my stead. I don't know how long. Like I said, I don't know how long I'll have to be gone, but until Brenderell is secured, I don't see myself coming back. But I will come back, I assure you.
There's much being done, and your Triton isn't complete if I remember correctly.
No, it is not, and I will need to complete it. But for the time being, I have to help us see that Winterbond is secure and that my father knows what is going on, and also I need to help Brenderell. But as I said, I will be back. So this won't be the last you see of me. It just might be a little vacation away from my parenting, I guess.
Good luck.
The moment you throw the DM through a loop.
Thank you.
I was not prepared for you just to take off for the team.
I wasn't, honestly, I wasn't sure I was
To
going to do
try
it
to.
until literally just now.
Oh, you mean we came back 5 weeks later and everything's under attack? Yeah. I don't think everybody's a little bit,
Everybody's a little bit.
Listen,
I am
I
not
gotta
worried.
go. I gotta go get
I'm
some
not worried
groceries.
about
I'll be back.
Tarzanj.
No, of course you're not.
Tarzan is fantastic. Like I said, that was supposed to be the joke of the whole thing. That like it
No,
lasted a week, and they were like, "Fuck this shit."
Forget walls.
To give
fuck
you guys
walls.
a little bit of metagaming knowledge, a little joke on my end is they didn't stand a chance against the Shadow Knights. They're a nice little group in Darzanj that they're basically a bunch of Lumorcs. They're all
Oh.
Gloomstalkers, and they basically waited till nighttime, and when the Arendon soldiers were all, basically taking their breaks or whatever, and it was the cover of darkness, they came in and slaughtered a lot of them.
So I sent you a character sheet in Discord.
But it was just, funny, they couldn't do nothing.
Obviously he won't be joining everybody tonight.
He's joining us, guys. He's already here.
Oh, wait, what?
Out
This
from
guy
the
stealing my
shadows
shit.
as he pulls through the beads.
I brought a friend. I knew this was gonna happen. 5 weeks, guys. 5 weeks ago.
Here's my friend, by the
Yeah.
way.
Hey everyone, here's this guy that's friends with Arthur that nobody else knew about at all. Yeah, we just totally knew to find him.
Before Wilhelm is able, or Wilhelm, god damn it, I did it again. Before Chevy is able to take you down the path of teleportation.
Now, is Lumork in the room when I say this, or is he gone already? Because I would go say goodbye to him real quick.
I believe he
He's
already
not.
left.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
sounds
already had taken
sequence
off.
of events.
All right. Well, then I'll meet you in a moment,
My
Chevy. I gotta go.
paranoia.
I gotta go talk to Lumork too.
No problem. Before you leave, though, there is a book given to you by the captain, and said that when we were going through everything, they found this with a note on it saying, "Give to the team when we get back."
That son of a
And-
bitch knew.
And you literally open it up, and yep, it's Andreas's book, and carved into the book is a little section for the key you guys gave him. And it's in the book.
You
On the
left
book,
key there.
on a book, the note states, "There isn't a chance for me to make it back with you all. So I wish you luck in your journey. I needed to atone for the sins of taking 4 lives myself. For to create this perfect stone, I lost the lives of 4 clerics willing to help me make this dream a reality. Not only bringing you guys back, but this was my chance to atone for that sin. Best of luck, my brother. I know you can beat this."
God damn it!
Motherfucker, there's a reason I'm bringing another person into this damn team.
That's part of it. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, Arthur's just like, just torn to shreds right now.
Zook chases down Arthur before he finds the morgue.
What is up, friend?
If you are leaving, then I think you have something you need to give me. And any possibility of your brothers,
Yes.
if we need to
that's
get in
true.
there.
I will give him the key. And hold on. I have to open actual character sheet again. I want to see if there's anything I can. Well, I check my inventory. Don't mind me. Yeah, that's it. Just the key. And I think you picked up the key off of his statue.
You just found it in a book, so
Oh,
you just gave it to me.
okay.
Cool beans, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck in your journeys, Arthur. We'll meet again.
Thank you. Stay safe.
You as well.
Try not to cause too much trouble.
Oh, I think I'm about to cause a lot of trouble. Now, where did Rethrin and Lumen go? I need to get this ship battle ready. And I scurry off to find Rethrin, mostly.
Oh, they're both still in that room.
Well, I figured we all...
Well,
I'm so
Lemork left.
confused.
I had
Lemork
quickly
left to go investigate the
Yeah,
ship.
and then Arthur left.
And then Arthur left with Chevy so he could be teleported to Winterbond. The rest of the team and everybody else that was in there was still in the meeting room
I need to go
when
find
you went
the
to chase
Invisible
after
Man.
him.
Okay, so I'm returning to the meeting room.
Easy enough. You're able to return to the meeting room, which is still comprised of Varys Roenick 12 and the captain, Rethrin, and Lunim.
The party is split now. Are you finding the Mork now, Arthur?
Yes.
Okay. Do that, and then I got my bit for the war room.
Alright, so take care of that then, Arthur. So it's very quickly and easy to find him, but just to let you know on what you found. There, Lumork.
Yep.
With all your totals, they all match above what my DCs were. In the bottom, in the bottom floor, as you are checking the engine room, you can notice that there is a interesting device that seems to have attached itself to the engine. And it's almost seeming to use the engine's power to send out a little, almost what seems like a little signal.
Lumork.
And then, yes, of course.
We have problems.
That's not good. What's the matter?
Need to get Zook in here and see if he can't take this thing off. They seem to have tagged the ship.
That's not good. I needed to talk to you privately, though. I'm leaving for a little while.
That doesn't make sense.
I understand we have priorities, but with the recent events of both my brothers passing and the return of Brenderell, I need to head back home and assist with what I can there and ensure that Brenderell isn't sieged.
How powerful is that Triton that you have?
The Trident, it's fairly powerful, but it will not be complete until I get the other half, which I will come back to find. It's just I need some time to clear my head and help my people.
You see Lumark just go to his helmet and actually takes it off, revealing back to his half-orc stance. I don't know what it's like to lose a brother, but I know what it's like to lose a close friend. There's a job in front of you. You were sent out to get the Triton. The Empire itself has already so many abilities, skills, and assets at their disposal. They have Philosopher's Stones. Andreas had just brought a fucking city back. If you don't complete your Triton, what are you going to be able to do against Philosopher's Stones? There's a literal war going on. And to leave now and to head back to be trapped inside your own home, that could be troublesome. But
I assure you it won't
all-
be for long. A week,
with a war
2.
going on, this line of work isn't easy.
No. I have a friend
Deal
I'll
with
send
your-
to assist you with in my leave of absence. However, as much as it hurts, I have to do this for a little while at least.
To know that you're selfish and put your people at risk to not have their king. But that is your decision, as this is mine. And then I just put my helmet right back on. Be well, Arthur.
And you. And then I leave.
All right. Anything that the rest of you would like to do? Varys, Ronik, 12. The three of you are just kind of taking everything in as you're in the war room. I know at this point, Zook is basically about to just enter back into the room, so.
I will be going for Zook to have him take a look at this, but I know that's going to be
Yeah, you're going to end up
minute
getting
still.
back up
But
there.
just to
so.
throw that out now.
No worries, you're on your way back up there, so. For the three of you?
I'm basically just still staring out this window.
Ronik?
I had a question about orcs, but now I don't remember what the hell it was. Too interested in their conversations.
I was like, yeah, shit just got fucking real quick.
It
did. 12? Anything that you'd like to do? Are you shrugging?
Basically, I'm like trying to figure out everything, keeping it to myself. I understand that why Arthur is leaving, or kind of understand it, but for the most part, I'm kind of an observer at this point. Since I started, I started the party, or have been in this party for such a short time, so I'm trying to figure stuff out with my character. For
Oh,
the
no
most
worries.
part.
Understandable. So
Yeah.
you're just kind of like sitting in the background and kind of observing
Just-
everything.
Yeah, just trying to take stuff in.
Yeah, nothing like, being with this team for about maybe a week and a half total in time.
Yeah.
And in that time, you've traveled on a big ship, been saved from a facility, watched that same facility you grew up in destroyed, and then after traveling on that ship, teleported through a magical land after you killed a Hydra with this team,
Yeah.
and ended up in a city that was surrounded by even bigger sea creatures, and then in a flash, the whole city's back. And now you're back,
And you're
on, the
back
ship,
on the ship.
just to be told that shit's gone really
Did I
south.
just have a fever dream?
Yeah, like
That's what it's like for my guy. For my character, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
'cause
Yeah, you
can't-
were trapped behind a wall
was
for chained up and whatnot for how
Yeah.
long to then all this experience?
It's like,
Just
It's
whoa.
pretty insane for
It's like, did I
my
just go
character
on a
for
high
sure.
trip? What the heck
Yeah.
happened?
Right?
Like there's a chance I think that I'm still being experimented on, and I'm
This is
Yeah.
just
trying to figure it
psychedelic
out.
shit, man. This is tempting at me. What happens if the Arendon Empire really gets hit, man? What side am I gonna choose? Like, is this
Yep.
a test? They're gonna murder me if I get this wrong. Damn it! I can't make this decision.
Yeah.
But
I'm just
with
processing as best I can.
oh, easy enough, no worries.
Yeah.
But Zook, you are able to re-enter the room with the three of them. Varys, Ronak, and 12 just kind of like all doing their thing. 12 seems to be just observing the whole like room. Ronak and Varys kind of be seeming to look out the window ever so often and seeing this massive siege on Etheria. And Rethrin and Lunim, as well as the captain, seem to be huddled around the map, kind of pointing towards different locations.
Shit, I can. Oh, this is gonna.
Zook, you're muted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zook just walks up to between Ronak and Varys as they're, peering out the window. Varys,
Father?
stop calling me that.
I get this like disgusted look on my face.
That's not the point. Do you want to help them? Etheria.
I don't know.
It's a yes or no question. What is your heart telling you?
No.
No. Ronak?
Yes. Hi. What?
Well, you
Ronak was
just
hunting.
listened to my damn question, didn't you?
No. He was staring off into space and. What's your question? Yes. Hi.
Do you want to help them?
Yes.
Just got one
Turns looking
yes, one
to
no.
12. Do you want to get payback, 12, to the bastards that did this to you?
I do. And I like put my hands together and kind of crack my knuckles like that.
Yeah.
Well, the mark's not for flashy, so I can count him as a no. But luckily, now that Arthur's gone, it's 5, and I say yes. Captain,
Yes.
how is our inventory?
Well, we've been pretty stocked. The last time we picked up refugees and dropped off the soldiers, we were able to restock a lot of our ship back up. The nice thing is, there's a place in the other continent over where that city of Dalby is. The city is called Oasis, and they've been keeping refugees for us, and they've also been aiding in Etheria's plight.
So you're saying we have plenty of ammunition?
Yes, we do have plenty of ammunition. Luckily, we haven't had to come in contact with any fights.
Brethren, ring the bells. Get the men ready. Naomi, you're coming with me.
Fun times?
12, Ronak, you go with Rethrin. Start doing stuff, Varys. Stay here with the captain, I'll be back. We're gonna blow some
You-
shit out of siege engines, and it's gonna be fun.
Yay! This will be fun.
Do I make it back?
Yeah, you are able to make it back pretty much as he's walking out, or about to send everybody on their way.
Zook,
Yes,
we were tagged. You need to come look at it and see if you can remove it.
Is there a random crew member nearby? Anybody within?
I mean, within earshot, yeah.
You.
Simple enough. There's definitely
Boy.
like people. You boy,
Boy.
sir, I have a name.
I'm sorry, but
It
I
is
don't know it.
Bradworth.
Bradworth, I'm sorry. Pleasantries are not the point. I need
No,
you to
but
go
it's just respectful, sir. But
Get
anyways, you
Von-
had something.
get Von Melamus and Ervius. Get them, bring them to Lamorque. Lamorque, have them check it out. If they can't figure it out, I'll be there then.
It's in the engine room.
I will
I
get
have
them.
nothing else I could do there.
I will get them myself, sir. Right
They're
away.
very smart. They should be able to figure it out, and if they can't, like I said, I'll be there. But we have some
So
fun
this
to
is
be
how
had.
our ship burns and crashes down.
If that's how it goes, then that's
Wait.
how it goes.
You look like you're heading out somewhere.
I am. To the
Wait.
top deck.
The captain looks at you. Wait, we're attacking?
We're
You're
attacking.
goddamn right we are.
We've only stayed in the we've only stayed out of battle and everything because we've kept to the shadows. We didn't plan on helping anybody or showing the Empire a reason to attack us.
Okay.
They already have a bounty on our heads, Captain. And we're back.
A bounty on
frankly,
your heads, but they don't
I'm
know
not
you're
very
here.
happy. I don't care. They're going to know I'm here. I'm done playing shadows. They want a war. We'll bring it to them.
Well then,
We're hardly a crew amount for that.
I guess it's time to use my new favorite weapon. Come with me! And he kind of just takes a run down the road.
Ronick
but
follows
he's-
immediately, just out of
he's-
straight curiosity.
He's heading up to the cannonball, or sorry, not to the cannonball, but to the bottom deck.
Zook is heading to the top deck with Lunim.
All right, Lunim's gonna
I
follow
twiddled
you.
the ring in my finger.
I may need this. Varys, where are you going, sir?
I'm just staying in that room, and I am going to pull out the necklace that I got from Gerald, or Attendee
All right.
in Gerald, and just see if it's doing anything.
At that point, it doesn't seem to be doing much currently. There doesn't seem to be any kind of light coming from it or any kind of like beacon for it.
Okay. And then I just tuck it back inside my shirt.
Easy enough. 12, you said you were staying with Lamarck?
I just looked at him and what needs to be lifted or moved, I can help.
They might need strength out in the engine room, but if we're going for an attack, we might need to prepare. We're not going to be the only ones with sky ships.
With that being said, you hear a scream from down the hallway. We need somebody with muscle!
I will go help them. And I go.
Alright, so we're gonna go and focus on Ronick the captain and 12 currently, as 12 you're needed to move something. Ronick, as you follow, when you follow the captain down, you basically go down the stairs and you end up 2 floors down on the bottom deck where the engine room is and everything. You see what looks like a very large, as he opens, of course, the door to the supply room. He opens, and you see what looks like almost a. It almost looks like one of those propane canisters that is used to heat a house. And he looks at it and, oh, it's wondrous. You ever wonder what happens when you put a bunch of beads of fireball inside of a canister and drop it from hundreds of feet in the air? It goes boom. Very, very big boom. Be
Okay,
very
sweet.
careful, but I'm going to need it moved out on top of the hatch.
You got it.
And 12, you're able to come down and notice the two of them near the open door as he's trying to direct Ronik to the right side so he could pick up one end of it.
All right, so I'll grab the other end and help him move it.
All right, I need strength checks from the both of you.
I got a shit bad.
Okay. For the oh shit.
If you both
How
roll
long before
natural
we-
ones, we're all going boomy.
How
Yeah.
long before combat?
That's a lot.
Like we'll start out of curiosity.
How long
Don't
before
tell
combat
him.
will start?
Yeah.
No
I
cheating.
can't tell you.
Damn
Because
it.
you don't know. We haven't even decided when we're attacking, let alone if we are fully. The captain's just getting ready.
I want to do a dumb thing. I'm gonna save on the dumb thing. Okay, we're fine.
23 for me.
All right, and for you?
Don't cuck me over. Roll 20. It cucked me over.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, it's just a strength check, so I mean.
Yeah, it cucked me over. I got an 8.
That's
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I can lift
Yeah,
it by myself.
it just fucking cucked me over as usual.
I can lift double the weight of everything.
No, I believe actually you
Mm.
both can. He can.
Oh,
You can actually lift way more than he can, but he, being
Yeah.
a barbarian, can actually lift double his size.
Okay.
Yeah, if I were to use a rage, I would get advantage, but I don't want to waste. Well, actually, I can.
That's
not.
all right. You're both able to notice it's very heavy. It seems a little more heavier for you on your side, Ronik. But you both are able to carry it out, no problem. Don't seem to bump anything or really scrape it on the ground or nothing. It is clear off the ground. It's just a little. It seems a little heavier
Lopsided.
for you. Yeah, it's a little lopsided as 12 seems to have it kind of more towards his like waist kind of stomach area, whereas you are kind of hanging it a little lower below your waist. But you're both still carrying it.
I'm tired. I was used to water. That's my excuse.
Damn you, water and changing into normal air again.
God fucking damn it! I swear to God.
All right. So with that, then, as you guys move that out, I'm gonna switch over to Wilhelm. I almost did it again. Chevy and Arthur, as
I
you
just
have
wanted to ask-
arrived in his room.
Real quick, the thing that the breathing apparatus, does that last forever? Like
It only lasts
charge-wise?
8 hours, but you guys didn't have them on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
when
was
you
like
guys
breathable
got to
water.
when you guys got to Brenderell, it was weird. It was like
fine.
breathable water for
Okay.
you.
Okay. That's it.
Yes.
So you guys get there, and of course you see a little circle in the corner. Oh my gosh. But he looks to you and he's. Do you happen to have anything? Do you happen to have anything that works for
I give him my
Winter
signet
Bond?
ring.
You give your what?
My signet ring.
All
The
right.
very ring that proves I'm a royal of Winterbond.
Easy
Also
enough.
forged there by the best water smithies.
The best water smithies. But yeah, no. So with that, he's able to grab it, and you both step onto the teleporting circle. And he starts to. He opens his book, starts his incantation, and the two of you zap away to Winterbond. Immediately as you arrive there, I mean, it's very familiar to you. You haven't been there in a while, but of course, it's your home.
Yep.
So it in itself is it's insane how a place that you've been away from so long could look almost exactly the same as when you left. But you do see that people are running about in not really panic, but they are running about in a little bit of like an eccentric motion, as you are in the Senate's building, basically,
Okay.
where your father and your mother meet with all of the different political figureheads around the city and discuss situations and stuff. But you are in there, and you can notice that there's a lot of them staring at you, including your father, as it seems that session is currently going. And in a moment you hear, "My son, why are you here?"
Forgive my intrusion, Father. I came with news, and it was urgent. And teleportation is not an exact magic.
Yes, I can see. Usually, if you have access to teleporting here, there's the circle built in this town center, but apparently you use the "I want to fuck with Dad right away" portal. What can I do for you, son? You said you have news. Please spill it. We have discussions here.
Brendarell is back.
You literally are now hearing like whispers all throughout this Senate building. Like, people are. He's looking around. He looks to you. They're back. How? When?
Actually, less than 10 minutes ago.
The whispers start to get louder. People are like talking back and forth. And he puts his hand in the air. Silence. They're back. How did they get back?
Very long, 1,000-yard stare, and closes his eyes, and he says, Andreas gave his life to get us here, including the city.
But how? There's no way he would have the power of that.
He used magic he could not control, and it cost him his life.
Silly boy. Always had his nose in the books, always wanting to be better with the weave. I knew it would get him in trouble someday, but never the kind like that. But to lose him of that way, definitely a noble death. He definitely served his city and his people well. And it seems you're still alive, my son, so his mission seems to so far be a success.
Indeed.
You
Mine is
were
only
his
half.
mission.
Mine is only half complete. But I came to see what I could do to help in this time.
The Senate's, like, at this point, you can hear the word trident being thrown out all over this room. And, he looks down to you. Ways to help. You need to get back to finishing your mission. Arthur, the only thing you can do to help us is to complete what you were sent out to do, what your brother was sent to do before you. That trident needs to be completed if we will reunite these cities, and I can tell you, the Empire will only succeed if we can't succeed in our mission. If the Triton cities don't unify, there is one that seems to be leaning towards joining the Empire with their strength. We cannot let that happen.
Yes, we ran into one of their royals.
The royals.
Princess.
The princess of Arendon?
No, I don't remember the city name. The other city, the bad one.
Oh. You're talking about, yeah, never mind. I sent you a message of them.
I think you did. I just don't.
Bastard shows how much you pay attention to my messages. Fucking shit.
Where the hell is my actual character sheet for Arthur? God damn it. Why is it so fucking hard to find when you need it? Aha! Found it. I think I wrote it down. Lestris and Delrine.
Yes. Ah, I'm guessing she already has part of the trident. Otherwise, he
Unfortunately,
would
she does.
probably have been completed by now.
Yes, she does, as I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Well then, you know what's at stake. You've clearly seen what's been going on above.
I have.
We're already stretched thin. They've attacked us twice. They have some vehicles, siege equipment that can travel through the water. It's incredible the technology they've come up with. We've been able to keep them at bay so far.
You should also be aware that they are using, or have the use of, Philosopher's Stones.
And again, the chambers are now just erupting. Like, it is very loud in there with the whispers of people. Those are just a rumor, a legend. My boy, you've come in and speak heresy.
I wish it were true, however, we've seen them with our own 2 eyes.
Who's this that's with you, speaking of unwanted people?
This is Chevy. He has been a valuable ally to us.
Well then, Chevy, welcome to Winterborn. Thank you for bringing my son back, but I regret to inform you his presence is no longer needed here. He has a mission to successfully fulfill.
I had expected as much, but I figured at least I should inform you of Andreas's
Before
passing.
you go, you need to speak with your mother. Let her know she deserves to know of Andreas.
I will do so.
Now please, be gone. The Senate apparently has a lot more to talk about now.
Oh, we also found my brother.
Zalus?
He perished as well.
Oh. What became of him?
It would appear that when he tried to find the heart of the sea, the creature guarding it got the best of him.
He was overcome. Yes, those not worthy for the heart of the sea are not meant to do anything but protect its presence. Your
As he
brother
was
must
when we
have
found
not
him.
been the true warrior. A shame, but it proves, Arthur, that you truly are the one to finish this quest.
Indeed. I will take my leave now, Father.
We wish you luck and great speed, as of course you know, things are getting a little more dicey.
Indeed. Take care.
May Tyr be with you.
And with you.
And of course he puts his arm to his chest, his right arm crossed across his chest in one hit, hitting his chest. He gives a bow of his head.
As I repeat. Then I leave, and I just tell Chevy real quick, just head for the center of town. There's a transportation circle. We'll use that to get back.
Will do.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
I'll be waiting. And he does kind of start heading that direction. As for that, we're back on over to Zook. You, sir, as you and Lunim head up the stairs, you're of course going through the gun deck and everything, with all the cannons, and you come up to the top where it is now fully raining. Of course, you guys are now in the actual storm clouds, so you're getting a lot more wet than usual, but it also seems almost more like staticky up here. So like your hairs on your arms and everything seem to be like on edge.
Fun.
Rain splattering against Sook's face. I was gonna hope it would be a little bit nicer up here, but sure. So, Looney,
Yes.
let's not be coy. Tell me everything you know.
It depends on what you mean by what I know.
You know what I
Because-
mean. This sudden war in 5 weeks after a few facilities, a few meddling of our own, and suddenly the whole world's at war. It makes no sense.
There's nothing to tell. I mean, all I know is exactly what your captain knows. The only thing the only thing worse is I think the war started because I think Etherea's retaliation was a little bit barbaric, but nothing more than that.
I don't believe you.
I don't know what
Insight
else.
check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
22.
You do feel he seems to be hiding something.
This necklace, the statue I found, the machine I took off of it. I'm sure they belong to the Empire. Or maybe, just maybe, they belong to Etheria or Darzange. I don't know anymore. And I'm losing faith in those around me, so I very would much like you to restore that faith so I can help you as your grandmother asked me to.
How do you know my grandmother? Luminous has been dead for years. Are you one of her crackpots who say she's a deity now?
Zook just grabs the necklace and just holds it out. You knew what this is when you first saw it.
I thought it was a fake replica, but it seems, especially upon further inspection. How did you come across my grandmother's very necklace? She was wearing it the day she gave her life to save those refugees.
Well, I pulled a machine out of a statue of your grandmother. And then I yelled at her. Really good. But I'm trying to work on my anger. But apparently at the time it worked. Now I have this. I had visions of her. Visions of you. Took me a while, but now I see it. So, are we going to stop beating around the bush?
I was sent to make sure your memory was no longer back. I apologize for any inconvenience or issue of distrust I have caused, but Orn has some issues with you knowing your past.
Zook draws and fires a shot.
At him?
Yes.
Oh shit. Alright, roll to attack.
$16 to hit.
A 16 will just miss.
Zook fires a second shot.
Alright, roll again.
24 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
15 points of damage.
Oh shit. And yeah. So as you as you fire your first shot, the he's able to smack the hand your gun's in, and it does miss. But of course, you're able to rally back and fire a second shot. He is not able to stop that one, and it does end up just kind of hitting him in the stomach, and of course he stumbles back, holding onto his stomach with the blood now pouring out. I don't mean you any harm. I'm not in.
Shut your fucking mouth. He sent you after me. After what I now know. To try and silence me. You're nothing but trash.
I am a water, and I don't even work for him. I am an out-of-side contractor. I keep things easy so he doesn't have to be traced back to. I know nothing of your feud with him.
So you're just a lackey.
If you want to call somebody who does a job and gets paid to do that a lackey, then I guess I am a lackey.
Then I guess we're all lackeys. And Zook fires 2 more shots.
Alright. I need 2 more attacks.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Do I hear the shots by any chance?
Oh yeah, everybody on the
snap.
fucking.
Everybody
Yeah,
does.
you guys are hearing
Another
these shots in between like every fucking bit of thunder.
30
So-
damage.
So 30 damage total. Holy shit.
Second shot. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 points of damage. So a total of 59 points of damage from all 4 shots.
Jesus.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright, well. He, in that aspect then. I swear to Teve, I leave the ship for 2 seconds. Agreed.
Dad, they're fighting again.
He pulls back. Everybody in the ship has heard those 4 shots go off, by the way.
After I would have heard gunshots going off, I would have definitely left the war room to go check on, as if we're being, invaded or something.
So
Well,
he
like,
pulls. So
Because we're
in a,
nowhere near close to be shooting guns.
Yeah.
in a single motion of both of his hands shooting out, you see that in his right hand appears a deck, and in his left hand appears 5 cards. And for his turn, he throws down the Queen of Spades.
Ooh.
And you can see that below you on the ground, I need I believe it's a dex check for it. But Entangle, you would probably know the most, Lamork.
Well, it'd be a strength check.
Alright,
Or a
so
strength saving throw.
I need a strength saving throw from you.
17.
Alright, I believe that succeeds, because I believe it's a 15 AC, or does it go off his spell casting? Because if it goes off his spell casting, his is a 19.
It's his spell save DC.
Oh, his save DC is a 19 then. So,
Trapped in
so you are trapped. He looks at you
You are
and he
now
says,
restrained.
I am not your enemy. As I said, I'm doing a job. It has nothing to do with your feud with him. I don't even care if he lives or dies. I got paid. I was told to do something. I haven't even made any notion to try to contact this man. I don't know why you're so hostile towards somebody who doesn't even seem to be doing said job.
Do I make it there?
Yeah, you basically, anybody who is below deck has now made it
So,
up in time to see him basically talking towards Zook, who's now entangled.
alright. So with seeing gunshot wounds for sure on him,
Yeah.
Zook entangled, him talking about it being a job, I am attacking.
Yes, yes, yes.
From first reactions, I see a now fight going on with this, and I would be firing all my shots into him.
Alright. You do get
I'm
the
running
chance.
into and grappling, but he
Rook
goes
is gonna,
first.
Ronik is gonna try and get Zook out of the entangled if that's even possible. I don't know.
That would be very helpful.
It
I
is.
believe
You
it.
are
Yeah.
you are able to make a strength check against.
Yeah,
the
I would
spell
say you
save
can do a
DC.
strength check, and then I'd basically allow you to rip him out if you did it.
Sweet.
All right, so then I need before we do that, everybody roll initiative because apparently
Oh,
this
boy.
has turned into a battle when it wasn't supposed to. But
You're
I'm
welcome.
going off of
Luke,
first
you were way too excited.
instincts.
21.
Oh shit! That's a nat 1 for a 10.
I rolled in with Beyond. Fuck. I don't know if mine counts.
God
Let me
damn
double
you,
check my
people!
initiative.
Does
I'm
mine
not,
count if
We
I
don't
rolled
need
with
a
Beyond?
full playthrough.
No, I'm just
Onto that.
basically getting us onto the actual
Yes,
ship
we do. What do
for
you
the
mean?
ship itself, just for the aesthetic. But that, and I can give you guys your things. And because I don't have Lunim on here currently, I'm just gonna use Andreas as his token for adding a turn. So
Too soon.
I'm also not
too
attacking.
soon.
I'm not even on the deck, so
You didn't even go up.
nope.
All right, so you just kind of heard the gunshots. We're
Just
like,
did
fuck
not
those
care.
His
guys.
dad told him to stay in the war room.
Stay in the war
This
room,
is
son.
his dad.
All right, you can all
Stay
put
in that
your
cockpit.
initiatives in.
I don't have the ability
What?
to put mine.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't
let
do
me
it to him
see
either.
here.
Normally I
If you move the token in.
Oh, there we
No,
go.
I didn't.
I got it.
He didn't have it because apparently he didn't have fucking control of it on this map specifically, which makes zero sense because
There
again,
we go.
his literal freaking token has been copied from every single one of the ones I've made already, which have all had him give whatever. I'm just not even gonna go there.
Yeah.
All right, so Varus isn't there, so I'm gonna get rid of him. Okay, gone. And then of course, Lunim for Andreas's. Oh, that sucks. There we go. Oh,
Oh, so,
you.
Lamorg, you only beat me by one. Haha.
It's weird. I think
All
my
right,
token
so
has been
Lumorg,
changed.
you have the first to go. You said you were attacking, so
Oh, yeah. So, first attack 13 to hit.
that'll miss.
Luckily, it's first round, so I got my second attack to do extra. So, 19 to hit.
That'll just hit.
And with that, he would take 10 points of damage, and so 13 damage total.
All right, how much did you do total again, Zook?
13.
59.
39?
59.
59.
59.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm going to put his
So he would have
total in
taken
mind.
72 damage now that Lamork just did 13.
Oh, well, he's definitely bloodied now.
And then I'll use my bonus action to steady aim to give myself advantage onto this last shot.
Okay. 24 will hit.
All right.
I don't know why it rolled a third one. Or no,
Third one.
Never mind, that was the second one. My apologies. I looked up and saw the D8 on a 3, and I was like, oh, he got a 3 on his.
And so I will invoke my sneak attack damage onto this one.
All right.
So 17 points.
And he drops.
Damn. That was
He had
fast.
exactly 17 hit points left.
And then Zook is instantly
Yep, he's instantly
unentangled.
dropped out. So initiative wasn't really needed, but
I tried to warn you.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping you people wouldn't miss or would miss a lot more, and like he would actually have the chance. And I didn't have, sadly
I just
enough.
went off of first reactions and nothing to running up to what I saw went to that he
if I had
was
another-
talking aloud.
If I had another queen, I would have been able to use the shield spell, but I didn't have another queen. But yeah, so he's on the ground now.
Is he dead or is he dying? Is he
He's
like
dying.
He's dying. And of course, as a Lumorc
Death saving
fashion,
throw, of
as I
course.
do have some berries.
I was just gonna lay on hands him, but okay. As I
Good
was taking
berries.
him down to the brig.
Good berries works.
before you give it to him, Lamorc? As shakes off the roots. 12. Will you grapple this gentleman and hold him over the edge of the well, not over the boat just yet, but close to the edge.
I will take him close. And I pick him up.
Easy enough with the fact
Bring
that he
him
has a
over.
limp body right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
And
believe it.
I will pop a berry and force feed him one. And he will be back to 1 hit point conscious.
Yep, 1 hit point conscious. He kind of blinks a bit, and you can definitely tell he's in pain. And says, "Oh, what did you do? Why am I such an enemy now?"
Because I don't trust you. And you're not telling me what I want to
Yes.
know.
He spits blood on the top deck. I think the trust should be in my court right now, with you people trying to kill me. But I guess
12
that's
over
what
the
you
edge.
do.
And I hold him closer to the edge.
That's what you do with the hey! No need for that. No need to put me over the edge. Hey! I mean, we could talk about this. You know, I'm paying you to keep me safe. Not
Lumorc
kill
does
me.
walk away. He's done with this situation.
I just look back
I pumped 3
towards
arrows into him. I'm done. That was all I was needed for.
Hey, watching over the team.
I got you. Anyways,
Now, you can walk away with your life. But yes, you're paying us to keep you safe so you can watch over me for this Orn character that you care nothing about. You have no
yes.
idea what you stepped in. He
All
sent
I-
you.
All I know is my contact came to me with a job. I was given said job, and I'm doing said job. I have yet to return any information to him.
I look back towards Zook. And then I push him a little closer to the edge.
Hey! Be careful there, big guy. There is no need for that.
You know what? 12. All the way off. Let him hang.
All right.
Dangling.
I hold him off by his collar, off the end.
Well, hey, I'll tell you everything if you want to know, but I don't know much.
I haven't heard anything.
You're right, 12. All he's done doing is begging for his life instead of giving me the answers I look for. And my patience is thinning.
All I know is I was sitting in the bar. I owed a group of people money. My informant told me there was a group from Silas, a group known as the Bronze Hand, who had a job for me. I met with the informant and his contact. The contact paid me 50 platinum to keep an eye on a man named Double Tap. And of course, I heard your name talked about, found you, and he said if there's any interesting tales about you, that I need to report them back as soon as possible. If you look in my room, you'll notice that they gave me a pendant to be able to contact them, but I haven't used it. You can even check it.
I look back
Zook.
towards Zook.
Zook walks closer, holding out the necklace. Is she really your grandmother?
Of course he is.
Insight check.
Since I'm involved, I guess I'll help if I can. If I can help him get advantage on
Can we give him triple advantage for throwing and helping?
it.
I would be able to give you advantage +2 because that's what we do. Advantage doesn't
That'll
stack.
work.
You just get a +2 for extra advantage.
That'll work.
So
So insight is a 3, 21, 23.
23.
Literally. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
what's your insight +3?
My insight is +3, and then a +2 because you're giving me
Yeah. Okay.
super advantage.
So it'd be 25, right?
No,
Or
No, it'd
26.
be 20. It'd be
It's
23.
18. It's 18 plus the
Oh,
5.
I see.
Yeah, it's 23. With the
I
insight,
blame you for
he's
nothing.
definitely telling you the truth.
Oh.
There's no real, like, it doesn't seem like any kind of deceit. He genuinely is fearing for his life currently, and if it wasn't raining, his pants would be wet for a different reason.
Good.
Well,
All
I
right,
mean,
12.
just tell
You
me
can
the
put him back
situation.
on the deck.
You see a
All right.
giant half dragon, a giant Goliath, both of them standing next to this tiny little gnome man as he's having you hang him over the edge. Yeah, I'd be pissing myself too.
I think everybody here would, honestly.
Yeah.
The fear
As a
of
war's going on down below.
Yeah. Oh, war's
Random
going on. You
candy
guys
Like you're
are
not
just
getting dropped in to anything pleasant.
Yeah, no, like if you even happen to live through this massive drop, you're probably gonna die when you hit the ground, and not from the death of hitting the ground, but from the soldiers going, "Oh, look, somebody's behind enemy lines." Stab, 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 stab.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're dead either way. But no, yeah. So anyways, Zook was saying.
After I motioned to 12 to put him down,
Yeah, I put him down.
back on the deck.
Yeah.
Arnak, you
Yes.
give our little friend here a little more boost. And then the two of you escort him, take his cards. Actually, Zook walks over. Cards. And he holds out his hand.
He gives them up to you willingly. He gives them up to you willingly, and then instantly puts his hand back out, and you see them back in his hand. Just so you're aware, I could take them at any moment, but I am giving them as a sign to hopefully you'll trust me one day. And he does hand them back to you a second time.
Well, you just saved me a strip search. So, get him some treatment. Put him in the brig. I have some thinking I have to do.
I have another bit of information you might like, as he's being dragged away by the two of them.
We can talk about it later.
It's about Orn!
We can talk about it later.
Alright. Hopefully he doesn't catch that informant before you do, as he's being dragged down the stairs.
Zook just stares off into the rain, grabbing a hold of the. Well, I guess not the rain, because we're in the clouds. You know what? Fuck this. Zook is mad. He's pissed, and he's all soaking wet. He's going to the forge.
I'm gonna go hit metal with other metal.
I need to go change.
39 hit points back is what he gets.
Alright.
Ooh.
That's all of my healing.
You
So
didn't
I
have
have
to-
spell slots.
you didn't have to give him.
Yeah, you
though.
didn't have to.
I was. He felt bad. He
No,
was
I feel it.
being
We
nice.
do definitely have an infirmary too, so like
Well,
he will be
wasn't
able to.
thinking
You
about it.
can. I'm just letting you know because you can take it back if you'd like, in case you do need the healings for a later time. But we do have an infirmary that will be able to patch him up, no problem.
I'll take
so-
back 20 then. He gets
Okay.
19.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could definitely do that because at that point it's like, don't waste it in case, because next session we're gonna be doing a very large battle. It seems like.
And I'm not gonna
So-
be here for it.
Oh, that's sad.
The
You won't
one
be.
time I want to be here, and I'm not
Well,
here.
You
not
will
even
be
just
here
a
in
normal
spirit.
battle or a normal fight session. This is like literally us interfering in a war. So this will be interesting. I'm pretty excited for this. I'm
Well,
gonna
if you
have to
guys
have
get into
both
combat,
air and like ground stuff set up just in case you guys decide to try to jump down and help
Build
the
me a
ground
map.
forces.
Build me a map. Do do do.
I'm gonna have to find like a very
Um,
large wasteland and literally like, dude, I'm gonna work on a map for you guys this week, and you guys are gonna love it.
I'm
gonna
very
be
sad that I'm
gorgeous.
gonna miss it.
I'm very sad. Yeah, I'm
I'll
very
be
sad that you're
recording.
gonna miss it there, bud. Yeah, no, we're still recording. I just wanted to, yeah. So other than that, that's stuff I can edit out. But as for that, is there anything else you guys would like to do as we're
Oh
doing everything?
shit! I left Varys in the war room.
Yeah,
I
Varys
have
is
to
still
go.
in the war room.
I have to go back to Varys.
Where am I?
Oh, I don't know, Varys. What are you doing?
I'm in my room.
You're in your what?
My room.
Oh, okay. You just
And-
coughed at the exact moment. I was like, I'm in my and I'm like, what?
I also put a note on the door that says "Do not disturb."
Yep. So Zook, you're able to get to the war room only to see that he's not there.
Oh, there's only other one place in this place.
So of course
His
you,
room.
yeah, I was gonna say as you head down to his room, of course everybody's doing their things. Arthur, at this point, we're back to you for a quick moment. Simple enough.
Okay.
You were able to find your mother. Um, She's in her normal area where she is during the Senate meetings and everything. She tends to go out and actually help people, and especially now more than ever because she's usually like, basically she's the head medic.
Mm-hmm.
She is the healing priestess of your city, so she does a lot of like triage and everything. But
The heal bot.
it's even worse now because when you walk in to see her, there are actually at least 40 to 100 soldiers that you can tell are wounded that are just laying in beds here. So, like I said, when they said that they attacked, one of them did end up getting through. But as you walk in, though, she does see you, and she has a nurse take over the patient she's dealing with, and rushes over and gives you a hug. My dear son, you're here.
Hello, Mother. I wish I could say I'm back, but my mission's not complete.
You're, of course not. If your mission was complete, I'm pretty certain there'd be a lot less soldiers I'd have to attend
Indeed.
to.
Unfortunately, I have bad news.
I'm guessing it's your brothers?
Yes. I have confirmation of Zalis' passing, and Andreas is gone as well.
I did feel something weird. Twice. About 5 weeks ago for the first one. And then only just before the word of you arriving, I felt it again. It's not good. Don't give up hope. One of their lights is out. The other's just dim.
I have Brenderell keeping Andreas safe. He was turned to stone, so it's possible. It's a long shot, but it's possible that we could get him back.
Turns to stone. Yes, that would make sense. He feels distant, but I can still feel him a bit. I was worried that maybe he was just on a different plane, but that doesn't seem to be the sort. Raleigh, I need my gear. I am leaving tonight. Son, send word through one of the guards, and when you leave, to your father. I need a group of soldiers with me. I'm heading to Brendarell.
Are you sure that's safe, Mother?
Safe is not the need right now. There's much more of a different world above, my son. I've been through war before. Don't think I'm a frail old woman. I can definitely take care of myself.
I would never think such a thing of you, Mother. But I just fear I cannot lose anyone else.
Ah, yes, but don't worry. You know me. I am very powerful in my own right. And I know we have capable soldiers. The only way I see Arrendon soldiers or anybody near getting to us is they'll have to go past our own forces first. I would obviously head east towards Oasis. Heading north towards Brendarell after that would give us chance.
I see that comment, you motherfucking piece of
I know. I almost died laughing when I saw it. I was like, don't, you dick.
I will try to do what I can, Mother, but my faith is waning.
My son, faith is what keeps our hearts fire ablaze. Yours is burning brighter than you've ever been before. You may not see it yet, but this is the spark you need. With that, you should not worry, as I do see a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, you should know. Brendarell, for them, it has only been 50 years since they left. So they will need assistance and
Passage of time different in the world they went to. Good. Thank you for letting me know. We'll make sure to bring provisions and different things to help them advance through, and we'll get them back to speed.
they will need help, that's for sure. They are dwindling. When we found them, they were nearly overcome.
Overcome?
It seemed the rumors of a rot taking cities was true, and theirs was one of them.
Oh dear.
However, they were able to teleport to the plane of water to try and save themselves.
This rot, what does it look like?
I explain it to her.
Ah, I see. Your father must be made aware of this as well. It seems we may have caught a bit of the rot. There has been this interesting black vine that has sprouted up on the edge of the city. It hasn't done anything, but it only sprouted up about a week ago.
That's troubling.
Yes, we've been very
Something
cautious.
must be causing that.
We've been very curious as to what its nature is, but it hasn't really done anything in the week it's been here. Not more than consume only a small bit of area. We have contained it for now.
From what I've understood from Brendarell, you cannot contain it for long. But as long as we're doing our best to keep it, I'll have to look into this. I have this bad feeling of this.
Well then, get yourself together. I will speak with your father and gather my troops. We will head out in the morning. As for you, son, you must get back to where you need to be. I feel very, very, very great conflict arising on your ship.
I'm sure. I've been gone for all of 5 minutes. I'm sure they've caused all kinds of hell.
Hmm. A good group you've surrounded yourself with, my son. I've noticed that though their lights seem to weary every so often, and they seem to definitely emanate a light that isn't always the brightest of colors. Each one of them seems to have a good heart in some shape or form.
I hope so. I've put a lot of trust in them.
For bad influence. Well then, get back to where you need to go, son. As for now, may Tyr be with you.
With you.
And
I
she
give
does
her the
give you a hug.
best. Yeah, I was gonna say I give her the best hug I can in full plate mail armor without crushing her.
She, of course, giving the hug right back to you, gives you a slight kiss on the cheek, and then heads out.
Okay, and then I'll go find Chevy. We'll teleport back to the ship.
Easy enough to do so. Even though
I was just gonna say I should go raid the coffers first. Go take my 5 weeks allowance that I missed on since I've been gone. Just kidding.
why can't he teleport?
I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
'Cause
say.
I'm cursed.
I was thinking to myself. I was like, wait, why isn't he able to teleport? I was like, I believe he has three uses of it, but either way, simple enough. You're able to let the guard know of the information that your mother gave to you, and then you are able to then head out so you can head towards Chevy, and it doesn't take you more than a few minutes to get to the center of town, and in which Chevy's prepared and waiting for you, and seems to actually be like almost street performing for some of the locals that are still just kind of walking around. And he seems to be a pretty big hit. Like, people. I mean, not really seeing too many non Tritons around here, especially right now. So it's just kind of funny that, he's down there, but he's kind of just poofing off little sparks of pyrotechnics and such. But seeing you, he waves you over and for my last trick, and he puts his hands in the air, and you see two large pieces of cloth kind of go up in front of you both, and then drop. And at the same time as you watch them drop, you literally just see the ship appear in front of you.
So he teleports us and makes us disappear.
Basically, yeah.
Hmm.
But you're back on the ship, and as you're back on the ship, you could definitely hear a lot of people kind of screaming as they're running around and everything. You're hearing a few of the sounds that you're hearing are different sailors yelling about all hands on deck. Looks like we're attacking. And with that is where we will leave off tonight's chapter of the Masks of Destiny. Want to thank everybody for sticking around and hanging out and listening, as well as the amazing group we've got here for playing. But until next week, hope everybody has a wonderful time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.